Hello students, you are watching KASHYAP tutorial and I am PRABHAKAR ACHARYA. Students, now we are going to start Chitra Kavyam, the 13th chapter of entire Sanskrit. Students, this chapter is also for composite. ये composite के लिए भी है, means 50 marks संस्कृत के लिए भी है, but chapter number might be different. But और कुछ श्लोकास यहाँ से नहीं है वहाँ पे. So those श्लोकास are there in your textbook for composite. You you can take help of this video. So first, in this first video, I will discuss about the title, about the introduction and intention of this chapter given. So let's start first about the Chitrakavyam, about this chapter's title, Chitrakavyam. So Chitrakavyam means interesting verses. Chitra means that is Chitra means different, but here is interesting, and Kavyam means slokas means verses, and it is clearly mentioned here कंठस्थी करनार्थम दिस चैप्टर इज फॉर लर्निंग बाय हार्ट मीन्स यहाँ से क्या आएगा श्लोकास कंप्लीट करने के लिए आएगा आपको और एज वेल एज क्वेश्चन आंसर्स कैन बी आस्क्ड फ्रॉम दिस चैप्टर स्पेशली श्लोका देके आपको वन लाइन आंसर संदेश देन दे कैन आस्क यू विशेषण लकार एसेट्रास but you prepare for complete the verses and also understand the sloka. Suppose madhyam bhasha aata hai, so you can answer if you understand the slokas. So first start with the introduction. Again, I'm reminding you this is for learning by heart. कंठस्थी करनार्थम ये दिया हुआ है मीन्स क्लियरली मेंशन किया है कि ये श्लोकास लर्न करना है कंप्लीट द वर्सेस के लिए एंड आफ्टर लर्निंग यू डू राइटिंग प्रैक्टिस. So let's start first with the introduction given in this chapter. सुभाषितम नाम सम्यक रूपेण भाषितम संस्कृत सुभाषितानि आदर्श जीवनस्य गुह्यम आख्यान्ति वैशिष्ट्यपूर्णानि सुभाषितानि संस्कृत भाषायाः सौन्दर्यस्थानानि स्थानानि खलु बुद्धिविकासकानि सुभाषितानि नाम चित्रकाव्यानि तानि रञ्जकानि अपि सन्ति. अस्मिन् चित्रकाव्ये अन्तरालापः अन्योक्तिः हास्योक्तिः कर्तृ कर्तृगुप्ता प्रहेलिका समस्यापूर्तिः वाक्यम् इत्यादयः सुभाषितानां प्रकाराः सन्ति. That means सुभाषितानां सम्यक् रूपेण भाषितम्. What is सुभाषित? तो सुभाषित means which is said properly by thoughtfully और wisely said. सम्यक रूपेण भाषितम् जो अच्छी तरह से सोच समझकर कहा गया है उसे सुभाषित कहते हैं. संस्कृत सुभाषितानि मीन्स संस्कृत गुड सेइंग्स आदर्श जीवनस्य गुह्यम आख्यान्ति रिवील द सीक्रेट ऑफ आइडियल लाइफ. संस्कृत सुभाषित जो है वो हमारे आदर्श जीवन की जो गुह्य है ये मीन्स कहते हैं सीक्रेट है उसको बताता है उसको रिवील करता है. वैशिष्ट्य पूर्णानि सुभाषितानि मीन्स वैशिष्ट्य द स्पेशल गुड सेइंग्स संस्कृत भाषायाः of Sanskrit language, Saundarya Sthanani Khalu is the beautiful place. Means Vaishishta Purnani Suvajitani means the good sayings, the which are special good sayings are the beautification or we can say ornament or beauty of Sanskrit language. Buddhi Vikasakani, Buddhi Vikasakani means it develops, it help to develop our intelligence. Subhashitani Nam Chitrakami, those slokas which help to which force us to think that called Chitrakavyani. Tani Ranjakani Apisanti, those slokas are also entertaining, amusement, filled with amusement. Asmin Chitrakavya, in this Chitrakavya, in this chapter, there are Antaralabha, then Anyokti, Hasyokti, Kartagrupta Prahelika, Samasya Purti, Vako Vakyam, etc. These type of slokas are given. So let's start first in English introduction. So it is said here, Sanskrit language is adorned with curious, peculiar subhashits. Chitrakavya is one of them. Buddhi Vikasakani Subhashitani Nama Chitrakavyani. That means Subhashits developing or provoking the intelligence is Chitrakavya. Aim of Chitrakavya is to generate a sense of wonder by resorting to unusual management of certain matters and innovative poetic structures. It also arouses amusement and pleasures. Chitrakavya is an image poetry. Chitrakavya is an image poetry. Such poems show the prodigious intellect of the poets and their command over language. Prodigious means means it is plenty of intellect of the poets and their command over the language. The given poetry consists of varied or that is motley types of poetry such as Antaralapa, Anyokti, Hasyokti, Kartrugrupta, Prahelika, Samasyapurti, Vako Vakyam, etc. So this is the explanation given. One more explanation I show you to understand this chapter. See, uh, first the question will come in your mind कि अंतरालापा क्या है? So अंतरालापा is, if you'll see, the verse with series of questions in which their answers are hidden is called antaralapa. Antaralapa is such type of slokas where the series of questions means the questions are asked and the answers are hidden there itself. Question पूछा गया लेकिन क्वेश्चन में ही आंसर भी होता है. That is called antaralapa. Second is anyokti. Anyukti is a type of verse where through the birds or animals etc. advice is given to a man. मतलब अन्युक्ति कहते हैं कि कहना तो आपको है, कहना तो किसी मनुष्य को है, बट वो हो सकता है कि उसको हर्ट हो तो उसको किसी बर्ड या एनिमल्स के थ्रू उसको एडवाइस दिया जाए. जैसे राजा को, अगर कोई विद्वान राजा को एडवाइस देता था उस टाइम में, तो राजा उसे खराब भी नहीं मानता था और उसको समझ भी जाता था, इस तरह से कहा जाता था. तो दैट इज कॉल्ड अन्योक्ति. द थर्ड वन इज हास्योक्ति. Hasyukti as a word suggests there is a meaning in the word only has and ukti. So type of verses are filled with humorous sentiments. जो हास्य रस जो famous sentiments है. The fourth one is कर्तृ गुप्त प्रहेलिका. Kartru means karta is hidden. Guptam Prahelika means reader. So each a type of verse where the description of an object or a person is given by way of clues and the reader is expected to recognize the object or person. क्लूज आपको रहेगा स्लोगस में और उस क्लूज के हेल्प से ये एक्सपेक्ट किया जाएगा रीडर या फिर स्टूडेंट या फिर टीचर से कि वो उसका आंसर ढूंढे. Then fifth one is a competition called Samasya Purti, which is another meaning is citation. So competition called Samasya Purti in which a line or a half line is given and competitors were required to fit in their verse. If you remember slokas, one famous Chitraka that chapter is Sarkas Swaminawala. So that very popular chapter is Dhenor Vyagra Palayate, a competition called Samasya Purti. We have seen the chapter Dhenor Vyagra Palayate, where actually the sentence was Mruga Singha Palayate. That was the sentence given to the competitors, to the scholars, and they had to take that sentence, they had to make that sentence in their meaning. Slokas should be meaningful. So that is called Samasya Purti. So competitors were required to fit in their verses. And the last one, Vako Vakyam, the word means skillful or witty conversation. So witty full or conversation, skillful conversation, all these types appeal more to intelligence and they fall in the category called चित्रकाव्यम. वाको वाक्यम मीन्स क्वेश्चन पूछ रहा है किसी और से, जिससे पूछ रहा है वो टर्न करके पूछने वाले के ही ऊपर वो क्वेश्चन को रिवर्ट कर देता है. दैट इज कॉल्ड वाको वाक्यम. So these types of slokas given in this chapter, and these slokas are very interesting. So this is introduction. In the second video of this chapter, we'll see the first two slokas, meaning, explanation, reading, meaning and explanation, and the way how to learn those slokas. So thank you for watching this video. Please share with your friends if you have not shared, and also you subscribe the channel. अभी पेपर का टाइम है, आप बार बार रिवाइज करो, बार बार वॉच करो और आंसर लिखने का खुद प्रैक्टिस करो आप. दिस इज माय सजेशन. एंड yes, if you understand the introduction of the chapter means इसके पीछे जो इंटेंशन होता है किसी भी चैप्टर को देने का, आप उसको समझोगे तो दैट विल हेल्प यू टू राइट correct answer of Madhyam Vasa. So thank you watching this video. Very soon I'm going to upload second video of this chapter.